Hello and welcome to the Nexus. Today we're going to be looking at our first Star Trek ship from Fanhome. Let's take a look. Okay, so it's the first release, or issue 1 of the Star Trek ship collection, now being brought to you by Fanhome. And in this video we're going to have a complete breakdown of the model and all the other bits that we get, and we're also going to compare this to the ones from Hero Collector's Eagle Moss, and we'll have a look at the size of the box, the packaging, everything else. The size of the different ships as well, all in this video. So I am very, very impressed. Loving the purple, I've got to say. The purple does really make it look nice. So let's get reviewing the box, because it's always good to have a look around the box, because I know a lot of people are box collectors. So let's get a look. Okay, so in the packaging you get a lovely introduction letter from Fanhome, which just says thank you for the journey. And yeah, welcome aboard, effectively. It's a little note there, which is nice. You also get the officials. Let's put that aside, let's have a look at this first. So you get the official collector's guide. So this is stuff that we're going to look forward to. So Fanhome aren't going to be producing in the subscription base, which is what this is. Fanhome isn't going to be producing anything that Eagle Moss Hero Collector done previously. So all these ships, all brand new, never been done before, never been tooled or made anywhere. And basically they're going to be concentrating on stuff from Strange New Worlds, Star Trek Picard, Project E, Lower Decks, and obviously Discovery too. So you can see some of the ships that they're going to be releasing. You've got the Dauntless from Star Trek Project E. We've got the Protostar as well from Project E. We've got the EXO, is this? I can't remember the name of that one. Crusher ship from Star Trek Picard. And we've got our first one, which is obviously the Titan. Now in the collection, you're going to get a mixture of sort of the standard size. So this is now the standard size of the ships. And like I said in the video, we'll do a comparison between the original standard and what is standard now. You get a nice little look at all the ships coming out. So we've got the Stargazer, that's issue 2. Issue 3 is the Farragut, and issue 4 is the XL Enterprise F ship. So we're going to be getting all of them as well. They're part of the main subscription. You get one ship a month as well. You get a nice little book, and we'll have a look at that book in just a moment. This is sort of a breakdown of what the magazine and book will come, which is what I always like. And we also get a look at the free gifts as well. So our first free gift is the binder, and then we get a decoration plaque, a Rocked Geno mug, a turbo lift sort of diagram, which is on the back of the Titan, I do believe. And then we get an exclusive ship there, which is the Pathfinder ship from Star Trek Online, but it did appear as Voyager B in Star Trek Picard, and we're going to get this Evans one here, exclusive gift, which is really nice. I do believe that comes at the end of the collection. We do get binders as we go along. I think they're priced at $9.99. I'm not too sure, or we just get in the one. I'm not too sure. Once again, keep an eye on the channel or update as we get the gifts. So that's your little collector's guide there, which is nice. So let's have a look at the box. So the packaging for the box. Now the box itself is really nice. We get a really nice view there of the Titan, and we get the registry and the ship name there. Nice one on the top as well with it on its stand, which is nice. We also get another nice view on that side of the Titan on its sort of a profile side there. And then obviously at the sides there we get Fanhome, and then obviously at the bottom we get all that gibble. So let's take a little look at what the packaging is like. So it's very much we're in the norm here, so this is very much what you would get originally from the other guys. So we get a nice magazine there, and as you can see at the top here, it says 001, so issue 1. We'll have a little look here at the polystyrene packaging before we get it out. Once again, we get the stand, the base, and the ship. And the ship looks... Oh, I'm going to have a look at that. We'll have a deep look at that in just a moment. Okay, so let's have a look at the magazine. So we get all the specs. Once again, we get the how the stand is attached. I will say this, the magazine isn't, it feels more papery. I don't want to say cheap, but it does feel a little bit different. It's not that glossy magazine-y feel that we had with the previous magazines. Not a downer, but just want to point that out. So you get all the universe info just there, USS Titan. And once again, which is what I've loved, and I love that Fanhome have kept this as well, is that we get in-universe information. So right at the start of the magazine, we get all this information in-universe. So if you were living in the Star Trek universe, this is what that's all written up about. Then we get a nice sort of planned overlay of the ship. I do like it when they have the little bits coming off saying, you know, warp engine, bridge, deflect dish, you know, whatever comes off of this, you know, weapons. I like the little diagram bits that come off this. No doubt it's nice. It's a nice piece, but yeah, I do like the little bits that come off it. And Eagle Moss used to do that all the time. Then they stopped, and it looks like that trend continues. And then we come on to the design. So all of this now is about the design and how they came up with the Titan for the show. And some early CG renders there, and based on a physical model that was made as well. And then some more CGI shots. So basically this goes through how they went from the process to get it on screen and everything else. And some more CG shots there and some more artwork there. And that brings us to the end of the magazine. So let's get the ship out and put it on its stand, and then we'll have another close look. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to grab the base out, take the clean film off. Now, one thing you will notice about the base, if you've collected these previously, is there's no little decoration plaque under here. So normally they were numbered, and I will show you this when we do when we cover how they team up with the other ships. But normally you'd have a little sticker here that would tell you the number, the sort of code number, and what the ship was. So that's not on the bottom of that. It's nice though, it's a felt base, so that means it isn't going to slip around too much. Then we're going to grab the base, the stand shall I say, and connect that onto the base. So what I tend to do with these is wiggle them in. So they do just wiggle in nice and stiff like that. And now we're going to have a look at this. Now, first impressions is wow. You can sort of see the size of this already, which is nice. So these are like the mid-size ships, and first look, it's absolutely stunning. Really nice representation there. Okay, so how do we get it on the base? So we slide it in like this, and we slide it on. And there we go. It's now on the base. So let's take a little look at it spinning. Okay, and there we go. The ship is on the stand. It's looking really, really good. We're going to do some close-ups of it in a minute. And then after that, we'll compare it to all the other ships that we have. First impressions is just wow. The technique for making these ships have gotten better and better every time they've made them. The technique to make them has just got so much better from the sort of original ones. But like I said, first impressions of this is just absolutely amazing. We can zoom up a little bit and show you some of that cool detail on there on the secondary hull there. And along the top of that, look at that shot, that's brilliant, that. USS Titan. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull the wire out here. And that should stop that. And we'll put that to the side there, and we'll have a proper little look. So let's take it off and show you some of the really cool details on this. So even to the thrusters here and the weapons, I think these are like the phaser parts just here, and you got the phaser strips here. But just the sort of, as the sort of texture you get here, the sort of weathering, I would say, along here, but also the detail like here, it's just gotten so much better over time with making these ships. We've got the impulse engines at the back here and in there as well. So just in here, the engines, yeah, the engines are really nice. So it's sort of molded. It's not sort of, it is sort of see-through-y, as you can see my hand going along the back there, which is really nice. But the molding on it is much better than I was expecting, which is really nice. We've even got the Bussard collector at the front here, which is really nice. And then we've got another light strip actually to the back here. Once again, you can see that. Taken to the back of the ship, we've got the shuttle bay there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over and show you the underside. So let's start at the front. Nice registry. Got the the dome there. Very TMP, that is. That's very like the Reliant and stuff like that. I know this is what it's based on really, but yeah, nice touch. Then we've got these parts just under there as well, which is nice. Once again, you get that detailing really under here as well, which is really nice. Then we get the secondary hull and the deflector dish. So I'm going to try and get some light actually, just to show you that there is a texture on that deflector dish there, which is, once again, it's that sort of see-through plastic, which is nice. And you've even got the texture on this section here, which is really good. And then as we come down the back there, we get a lot more detail there. And I mean, it's really, 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 really nice. I really like this. Very, very impressed, especially for Fanhome's first model. Super, super impressed with this. But how does it match up with the rest of the ships that we've had previously? So let's take a look at that. Okay, so here's the comparison between the two boxes and all the ships, obviously. So let's take a look at the boxes. So the last box that I got was the last purchase that I made for an Eagle Moss ship, which was this one here. So that was the Nog. That was the last one we got. And here is the new Fanhome one. And as you can see, they are the exact same size. We can put it on top as well. So just to prove that fact. So they are exactly the same size. Along here we have obviously the Titan. And we can see the different sizes between them. So here we have the standard size there. So we can push that out of the way. And we'll push this one forward. And you can see the size difference between the two of them. Yep. And this was the standard Discovery size ship. So these are the same size as this one should be. So once again, you've got a nice size in there. And how do they go to the XL? So we have an XL Enterprise E. And as you can see, it's slightly larger. And you can get down here as well and have a little look. Now we do get an XL version of this. This is the Enterprise G. And we get the Enterprise F as well in the bigger size. So that is the sort of, this is the XL. This is like the new standard size. So I'm just going to put these on screen so you can see him. So I'm going to stand it like this, zoom out, and you can sort of see the size comparison between them all. Just there. So I hope that helps. The boxes are the same size, and then you can see the difference in sizes. There isn't too much difference actually between these three sizes here. Obviously the original standard ships, which were these ones, are a lot smaller, obviously. But that is the comparison there between the sizes. I hope that helps you decide on what and how big the sizes are as well. And we can grab this as well and grab the XL Enterprise, and we can have a look at the size wise of them. So they sort of seem to be roughly the same size, believe it or not. And then we've got the Strange New World Enterprise there. They look the same size. I mean, yeah, good sizing. But there we go. And there it is. That is our review of the USS Titan. Now, all I've got to find is some pride of place to put this. Yeah, I'm going to have a rearrange, I think. I don't know where. Should I put it behind me just here? Or up there with the nog? Or put it with the other ones? It will find some pride of place. I'm, like I said, very, very impressed with this. Absolutely love it. This is so cool. This is just, yeah. I'm glad as well that it's come back. That we've got the opportunity, because I mean, with the other company failing, there was a huge potential where that was it. We were never going to get these. So I'm just so grateful for Fanhome, and that I've been able to pick this up as well, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't picked this up, get over to Fanhome. You can subscribe. I think subscriptions are closed until March. And if not, you can buy these individually right now from Fanhome's website. The links are in the bottom of the description here. Get yourself over there right now and take a look yourself. But until then, until our next video, thanks for watching. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, a share and a comment, and we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy, guys.
Tune into the channel, Nexus is the name. All the hottest content, you'll never be the same. Laughs and thrills, excitement,